Well, a very good afternoon from Strathfillan. I'm in the midst of, Crianlarich to the back, and we're up towards Tyndrum here. It's the 8th of July 24, and I recognise that Hilux vehicle ahead of me. I don't know where from, but I do recognise it. But nevertheless, I've always had this old church. It's now a cafe, an Artisan cafe, which is open from 10 AM to 4 PM. And I'm going to have a wander in. And the reason for doing this is because it's a church, but I also fancy a coffee, you see. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll sit outside because it's a pleasant enough afternoon, but there was a pretty hefty shower went through. And what I can't understand is that there's high pressure, there's an anticyclone sitting bang slap on top of the UK, and yet look at all the cloud. It's a bit of a mystery, Andy, isn't it? But I'm keeping my camera away. There's people in the fora area of the cafe, so I'll have to turn my camera on just now. But that said and done, let's pop in and we'll see what's what, and we'll get ourselves a Artisan coffee. I'm not sure if Artisan is the same as bespoke, but I'm sure they're very similar. So the chap's very kindly given a little leaflet in regards to all the history of the church, so that's going to be good for me. And these are the church doors. What a fantastic church. I got one photograph inside. I was busy with cafe goers situated around it. Look at it, it's a beautiful, beautiful church. I'm afraid I have to say I would rather this was still a church than a cafe. I have to tell you this. But I'm glad they've done something with it, not in ruin. But I would rather this was still a church. It's very disappointing, Andy, when there's so many churches, I've mentioned before, closing. It's not the easiest place to get to, of course. It's, I should imagine that it was fine when people could walk on foot out from Crianlarich or Tyndrum, but not so easy on the busy carriageway these days. Look at these superb roses as well. Oh dear, the scent. You are one of the most beautiful roses I've sniffed since, I think since, what do you call it, possibly Drummond Castle Gardens, or even before at Spitalfield in Perthshire. We're still in Perthshire, of course, Annie. Old Perthshire. But let's get down and we'll make ourselves comfortable here. We'll have a cigaretto and wait for coffee and a bit banana loaf. That's what we're having. I would have sat there, but the sun's out and it's been in short supply this summer, so I may as well have that. Oh, there's the chap behind me. I better switch off this camera, Annie. Very decent coffee, and I got some banana loaf. I think I mentioned this. And according to this literature, which is most about the cafe, not about the church, it is a Church of Scotland building, and the last service was held in 2001. So that's about all I've got. I haven't even got the name of the kirk. So I'll have to do some research myself. Hello, little sparrow. Hello, sir. This sparrow is also very comfortable by nature. You wouldn't have tempted that otherwise, I don't think so, at least. But anyway, unfortunately, I'll have to do some research myself. Here's that little sparrow. I don't mind sharing. Greedy little thing was trying to get in there before I even got my first little crumb off it. But I don't mind the little sparrow getting a munch. Let's get a sip of coffee, Annie. We'll wait till the sparrow comes back, shall we? I'm not surprised that the damn sparrow came down so quickly. This is delicious. He's obviously tasted this before. And I have to say, this is marvellous. It really is well cooked, or baked I should say. Really, really wholesome. Just perfect, Andy. I've had a little morsel for the chap. He's over there. Come on then. Oh, he's away again. He says to yourself, I fancy that little crumb, but I don't want to disturb you, Andy. That's what he says. He's gone off for a while. I'll leave it for him though. So you see Benmore and Strathfillan there in the distance. Benmore on the left and Strathfillan on the right. But as you can probably see as well, I don't know if you get me on this one, but I always find they look less attractive in high summer. Very bland sort of green with a little bit of blue with the cloud shade, but no, I do prefer the autumn winter colours, and of course when the snow's on there it's even better. But anyway, I'll get back to my coffee. The sparrow's still hanging around. He's saying, hurry up, Andy. Hurry up and eat your banana loaf. I want a bit. He says, I want that little bit crumb. I don't like that bit you've left me. It's too soft for my beak. Yes, he'll be back. Yes, he's built up his confidence, that little fellow. And there's his wife. They're over there sharing it. One little crumb left, but I've got a few bits more. There he goes up there. Come along. She's in the huff. You get a bigger bit than her. Come on, sir. You're very welcome. Come along. I better make it very clear that I'm offering him a piece. Here you are. Here you are, sir. Take that. Take that little morsel. See if he comes down now. Come on, Bobo. Come on then. That's the fellow. Here we go. He's happy now. Hello, missus. You're not getting much, are you? That's his daughter. She's just a young sparrow. She's been born this spring. That building next door to the church, that's the church manse. It's lovely. Look who's sitting up there. Yes. Well, he says, I'm full, Andy. I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely stuffed. Thank you very much for the lovely banana loaf. It was delicious. No, I didn't give any to my daughter. She can fend for herself. She's big enough now. But I have to say, it's a fabulous church, isn't it? Look at this. I can imagine many couples over the many decades coming out, getting covered in confetti. And the joy of the marriage. Yes, on you go. There's not much left, is there? Greedy gumpkins, you've ate the lot. Oh well, if you find another crumb or two, good on you. You'll end up the fattest sparrow in the whole of Strathfillan if you keep this up. You'll get type 2 diabetes as well. Mind, I don't think you get diabetes from home baking. You get more More likely to get diabetes from supermarket sweets. So I've come out about half a mile from the Chuch, and evidently the road would have passed that kirk at one point. The old road, this is the old road. The twists and turns of the old road, ain't he? Yes, this is what I remember. Alright, so we'll return to the car, but this is the old A85, and you can see for the modern day traffic it was not up to the job, and you get two lorries meeting together here. It's just impossible. But, of course, not so much of the provisions, but actually carried by these HGVs. Most of it was done by the railways, and stupid idiots that sit there in the House of Commons and the House of Lords, and even worse, the bloody idiots, well, they're not even idiots, they're bloody buffoons in Holyrood. But I mean, they make these decisions, what on earth will they think about? Oh, let's get rid of all the railways, and at least 75% of them, and we'll just clog up the carriageways with lorries, and then build thousands upon thousands of new miles of carriageways to take the lorries and all the pollution that comes from these lorries. You understand? It's just insane. So obviously a bit of overgrown here, so it's still the original. And the trees, I think I mentioned in the previous vlog, I remember that very much, that the trees were always very close to the road, that your wing mirrors were always getting bashed with branches of all the trees, and kind of here's an example. But anyway, I'm muttering. Very, very peaceful here, I have to tell you. Although there was a few people I met just in the sort of that area at the juncture with the West Highland Way, and not one of them seemed to be in a sociable mood. I think there's something about my appearance. I mean, I'm a good-looking person, but what I think that it is I think they know that I come from a different dimension. And therefore I think that they take fright. I'm not low vibrational, I'm high vibrational, and I don't think they like it. I think it kind of, I truly think they're mystified by who I am. Same when I went into that cafe. They all completely stopped what they're doing. And totally, you know, it really was quite off-putting. I said, "You still serving coffees?" And he says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, give me a coffee, please. I'll take it outside. You bring it out, will you?" And he says, "Yes." I said, "Well, give me a slice of that, what? I'll take that banana loaf." And here's payment for it. But during the whole process, it was like all these people were sitting in the cafe staring at me as just what? I mean, I'm not dressed peculiar. I noticed a lot of people wear Marks and Spencer's clothes. I've never browsed in Marks and Spencer's for clothes, but I just know that that's the kind of clothes that they wear. It's they waste a lot of money buying these clothes. That they buy them and then they go to a cafe, and then they get home and then they put them in the washing machine and the bloody clothes are fit. and you have to put them in the bin, or the recycle place. And then somebody else has got to wear those recycled clothes. That's what that is these bloody clothes that people buy nowadays are all recycled from somebody else's smelly socks. What they need is a damn good jumble sale. I mean, when I was growing up, I'm sorry to hark on about how good it was when I was a youngster, but it bloody well was. When on Saturday afternoon, usually the whistle went at 2 o'clock for the jumble sale, and you had to be there sharp. 1:30, 2 o'clock, and it kicked off, and all these bloody women, I mean, I could give you all the damn names, I still remember them, fighting over a bloody pair of tights. And it was absolutely amazing what people, you know, literally pushing and shoving to get a bloody scarf. It was amazing. And what do I go there for? I normally went there for comic books. Just anything. This was before I invested my money in shares portfolio. I hadn't really grasped the whole idea of investments and savings and stuff at that time. I was only about 6, 7, 8 year old at the time, and but I did. I loved it, and I think the big one that was. It used to be the Strathfillan Institute, and snooker and billiard rooms, and anyway, they had the jumble sale upstairs. There's a fantastic restaurant down there as well. When the waitresses used to dress like waitresses, very smart, and white tablecloths all creased and ironed, and napkins properly folded. You know, concertina type and all the rest of it. But anyway, I think you bloody too much anyhow. We started off about something about a bloody jumper, and now we're talking jumble sales from the 70s.